Alright guys, welcome to the next part of how to learn to crochet. Today we're going to make a washcloth. You're going to need some worsted weight cotton yarn. You can use the acrylic Red Heart Super Saver, but you'll only be able to use your washcloth on your body and not on your face. You need cotton yarn to use it on your face. I am using a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, but you should use whatever size is the easiest for you. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. Now first off, you're going to start off with your slip knot. And then you're going to chain 15. So here are my 15 chains. And now we're going to use the single crochet stitch to make a washcloth. So just like I showed you in the other video, you're going to skip this first chain right here, and you're going to go into the second chain under the top loop, yarn over on your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. And you're going to do this all the way down the row for a total of 14 times. Now as you can see, you've done one row of single crochet into your chain, and you have another row of little braided things on top. You should count these, and it should be 14. If you're new, you want to count at least every other row to make sure that you're not increasing or decreasing stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You don't count this loop on your hook. Now we're going to turn and work back the other way. So yarn over on your hook and chain 1. You want to make sure to chain 1 at the end of every row. Then we're simply going to flip. So we're going to work back down this side. You skip that chain 1 and you go under both loops of the braided part, just like we worked in the last video. Yarn over on your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over on your hook, and pull through 2 loops. And once again, you want to do this 14 times. So now I've finished my second row of single crochet, and I have a new set of braided pieces on top to work into. So you're just going to repeat that second row. If you write it out, it looks like this. Chain 1 and turn, and then single crochet all the stitches. Alright, and now if you were to have this in a pattern, it would look like this abbreviated. Chain 1 and turn, and single crochet all the stitches. Alright, now you want to do this until you have a square. Of course, that's going to be the size of the washcloth. So just keep repeating that row and counting your stitches to make sure that you're not adding stitches until you have a decent sized washcloth. Alright, so I've repeated a bunch of rows, and now I have a square washcloth. Now if you're a beginner, yours may be a little bit smaller on this end because it takes a while to get used to making your chains as long as your stitches, or you could have some mistakes. It's fine. It still works as a washcloth, don't worry about it. So now I'm going to teach you how to weave in your ends and bind off. So we have one stitch on this hook. What you want to do is cut your yarn, and then you're simply going to pull on your hook to pull that piece out, and then pull on it. Now set your crochet hook aside, and you're going to get out your yarn needle. And then you're going to weave in both of your ends. So just place the end on your yarn needle, and then just weave it into your work. Some people like to tie knots just to make things more secure. I just weave it in. So after you've woven in the end, you can just clip off any extra and then tug on it. It'll kind of hide it in there. And then just weave in the other end. Now you have a hand-sized washcloth that you can use when you're swimming. You can also use this, on your dishes or something. Just whatever you want to use it for. And it's really stretchy. Alright guys, so that's your washcloth. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys had any trouble, if you have any questions. And next we're going to learn double crochet.